Let's take a look. The Degelman HDSR heavy-duty subsoiler. When conventional methods fall short, this machine can dig down to a depth of 24 inches, an impressive feat. With 45 inches of underframe clearance, it easily handles rocks and debris. Plus, the design simplifies parts replacement, making the entire process much faster and safer. Our next stop is the citrus grove. In Florida, the state that produces over 70% of the total U.S. citrus crop, the harvest season runs from November to June. To speed up the process, most farms use large mechanical harvesters capable of harvesting entire rows of trees. As the machine moves along, hundreds of flexible vibrating rods sweep through the branches, causing the ripe oranges to fall onto a conveyor belt below into a collection bin. It takes just about 10 seconds per tree. A single machine can harvest up to 200 trees an hour, amounting to nearly 50,000 oranges. Have you ever witnessed a large-scale peanut harvest? At Triple C Farms in Jakin, Georgia, state-of-the-art machinery is operating at full capacity. Digging, inverting, and windrowing the peanuts into perfectly straight rows creates a truly impressive harvest scene. Through the seamless coordination between the tractor and the truck, tomatoes harvested by specialized machinery are loaded directly into the truck bed. The process is swift and clean, preparing the produce for the next stage, processing into batches of delicious tomato sauce. The shake-and-catch system operates smoothly in the apple orchard, shaking the tree trunk so that ripe apples fall onto the catching net below. The entire harvesting process is quick and efficient, saving time while ensuring optimal protection for the fruit. In the renowned pepper fields of the U, pick-right vegetable harvesters operate powerfully, capable of harvesting up to 20,000 pounds of bell peppers per hour. This smart machine not only reduces labor costs but also helps farmers optimize their harvesting operations. Let's explore how modern farmers optimize their harvesting process. They use advanced grape harvesters equipped with the Smart Eno control system, featuring state-of-the-art sensor technology. This system accurately identifies ripe grapes, ensuring that only the highest quality fruit is harvested. The sweet essence of summer permeates the fields as ripe melons are harvested by modern machinery equipped with conveyor belts. As each melon rolls gently onto the transport vehicle, it marks the most wonderful moment for the growers. A bountiful harvest has arrived. The 2023 New Holland CR11 has earned official certification. Dubbed the world's largest and most productive combine harvester, it has achieved gold medal status. Equipped with a 750 horsepower 1.6-liter engine, the machine features larger rotors, an upgraded separation and cleaning system, and an expanded screening area comprising 4 sieves, 2 larger and 2 smaller. A new residue spreading system ensures efficient harvesting. The CR11 also boasts a modern design, a comfortable cab, and an automated blockage clearing function, eliminating the need to exit the cab unnecessarily. Worldwide, more than 200 types of harvesting machines have been developed and tested, contributing to the modernization of agriculture. Notably, the cabbage harvester industry stands out with specialized machines that enable rapid and efficient harvesting for large-scale processing operations. You are undoubtedly familiar with the Afron Twin D harvesters and shakers. Featuring a modern design and superior performance, these machines operate powerfully in the field, delivering rapid and precise harvesting. They vigorously shake the branches, ensuring maximum crop collection without damaging the trees. The TerraTech soil cultivator attachment, paired with the Crest tiller, turns weeding into an easy, precision gardening task. It gently loosens the soil and removes weeds, keeping your vegetables safe and thriving. Tokalani Vineyard has successfully integrated the Monarch MKV electric tractor, achieving greater sustainability, reducing fuel and labor costs, and improving crop quality. The MKV demonstrates the reliability and precision essential for producing iconic wines. The Monarch MKV tractor automates livestock feeding using an autonomous driving mode, eliminating labor and fuel costs while ensuring consistent feeding. Its eco-friendly operation fosters a healthier barn environment, transforming routine farm tasks. Witnessing the cotton harvest in Brazil. A massive multi-row harvester rolls across the fields like a tank, gathering fluffy cotton bolls and leaving behind neat, precise rows. The machine combines power, precision, and fluidity, perfectly tending to the fields. Anarassi's hay rake offers efficient and versatile raking capabilities with independently moving arms, making it suitable for a variety of terrains. It ensures precise windrows and optimal collection, simplifying fieldwork. Farmers need more from their tractors, and BCS delivers with its combine harvester or front-mounted attachment. This innovative accessory transforms a standard tractor into a versatile machine capable of both tilling and harvesting. It is easy to operate and perfect for boosting productivity with minimal extra effort. The Avanti C360 is a versatile combine harvester designed to harvest a wide variety of crops. A key feature of this machine is its ability to harvest peanuts, corn, and legumes simply by switching to the appropriate harvesting system. During operation, the machine continuously performs the processes of harvesting, threshing, and product collection right in the field. In Romania, the XAGP-100 drone exemplifies precision agriculture by protecting cornfields at night. Utilizing advanced radar technology and terrain adaptive capabilities, it effectively navigates and safeguards crops against threats, showcasing the future of agriculture. Versatile's Delta Track maintains its market-leading position, particularly with the 530, 580, and 620 models by combining superior power with reliability. Developed in collaboration with industry leaders such as Cummins, Cat, and Camso, these tractors feature the widest cab in their class and a state-of-the-art, easy-to-maintain undercarriage system, delivering power, comfort, and reliability. Tubeline operates like a ninja in the field, grabbing, wrapping, and placing bales without stopping as the tractor swiftly follows the baler. Automatic film cutting, dual arms, and side-tilting capabilities turn the wrapping process into a dynamic display of speed, precision, and efficiency. Need to feed 30 calves quickly and easily? The Patura Milk Express does it for you, dispensing up to 500 liters of milk directly to the teats via a hose. Its integrated 4-stroke engine automatically heats, mixes, and cleans the system after every feeding. Forget about manual labor, knives, and baskets. The machine automatically cuts, gathers, and neatly stacks the lettuce, as if every head were destined for a royal table. Your only task is to ensure the containers do not overflow. An automatically deploying tarp handling 300 kilograms at a time. This is about more than just agriculture. It represents innovation in the way work is done. Watching it in action is truly impressive. The new Swadro TC 1370 has helped farmers save time, increase productivity, and significantly improve forage quality. Featuring 4-rotor technology and an adjustable working width of 10, 80 to 13, 70 meters. The machine easily adapts to various field conditions. Convenient height settings and a robust design ensure smooth operation and the creation of clean, fluffy windrows with minimal contamination. These robots offer a scalable solution designed for real-world operations. Whether you run a small nursery or a large-scale commercial operation, they easily adapt and scale up efficiency without the need to increase your workforce. A true game-changer in the era of precision agriculture, the agricultural sector, take note. The fruit technology powerhouse Darwin 250 is coming soon. Precision thinning from every angle. This isn't ordinary gardening, it is the art of orchard management. That isn't a tree-digging shovel. It is a steel embrace from 4 hydraulic arms. If trees had feelings, this one would say, "Hang in there, buddy. Let's go for a stroll." The Rox JD is a compact 4-wheel drive turf harvester designed for efficient operation. Equipped with a robotic stacking system, it easily handles soft ground and produces perfectly stacked rolls of turf in 1, 6 inch, 2, 3 inch, or 2, 4 inch sizes. This pumpkin harvester lifts pumpkins from the field and moves them onto a conveyor belt in a single pass, making the process very fast and efficient. To 100 mu of fields, daily equivalent to the output of 150 manual laborers, this machine is revolutionizing the way farmers harvest, making the process faster, more efficient, and more precise. This is probably the best way to water plants I've ever seen. My back thanks you. Requiring no fuel and operating with remarkable quietness, this compact handheld planter connects you directly to the soil. The paper pot transplanter is a simple planting system developed in Japan. This system is ideal for small farms, as farmers can sow seeds directly into paper pots and then easily transplant the seedlings into the soil. Thanks to specialized equipment, potatoes are transported from the field to trucks cleanly and efficiently as part of a seamless automated process. Once the seedlings reach a height of approximately 10 to 15 centimeters, they are transferred to the main cultivation area. Nowadays, this task no longer relies entirely on manual labor as it once did. Automatic transplanters have made the transplanting process significantly faster, more precise, and more efficient. Each chili plant is carefully placed in the soil with its root ball largely intact, thereby minimizing the risk of root damage. The spacing between plants is also precisely regulated. Typically, plants are spaced 30 to 50 centimeters apart, depending on the specific chili variety. This ensures each plant has sufficient space to grow vigorously, absorb more light, and photosynthesize effectively throughout the season. From this point, the field cultivation process begins. This is also when modern technology plays a crucial role, where proper irrigation and fertilization are essential for chili plants. Farmers typically use drip or sprinkler irrigation systems to distribute water evenly across the field. This method conserves water and helps prevent waterlogging, especially during the rainy season. In addition, applying crop protection products at the right time is crucial. Insecticides and fungicides are used to help plants resist pests and diseases while minimizing damage caused by harsh environmental conditions. Chili plants are typically ready for harvest about 2 to 3 months after planting. Upon reaching full maturity, the chilies turn bright red or the color characteristic of the specific variety. This indicates that the fruit's flavor, heat level, and quality have reached their peak. On large-scale farms, modern machinery plays a significant role in the harvesting process. This greatly enhances efficiency and reduces the need for manual labor. Specialized harvesting machines detach the ripe chilies from the stems while minimizing damage to the rest of the plant. Next comes the stage that interests most people. The process of transforming fresh red chilies into chili sauce. Upon arrival, the chilies undergo thorough cleaning to remove dirt and any remaining impurities. They are then sorted based on size, color, and overall quality. After passing this selection process, the chilies are fed into a grinding system to be processed into a smooth mixture before the cooking stage. This is a crucial step in the entire production process. Subsequently, the product is cooled before moving to the automated bottling line. The production process is subject to strict quality control. Every batch must undergo testing for spiciness, color, flavor, and safety before leaving the facility. Since then, chili sauce has become a key ingredient in the food processing industry, contributing to familiar flavors enjoyed around the world. If you found this video interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future fascinating agricultural journeys. Over 3,000 goats are being cared for daily at one of Vietnam's largest farms. How long do you think it takes for a goat to reach market weight? Comment number 1 and let's explore the entire goat farming process together now. As the sun rises, the entire farm begins a new workday. Over 3,000 goats are raised in separate areas, from breeding goats and reproduction goats to commercial goats, making care and management more efficient. Areas from breeding goats and reproduction goats to commercial goats, making care and management more efficient. Immediately afterward, workers walked along the rows of pens to inspect the entire herd. Any animals that stopped eating, moved unusually, or showed signs of illness were separated for monitoring. The area where the goat kids are kept is inspected more closely to ensure they are still nursing and developing normally. Next, the entire barn is thoroughly cleaned. Manure and leftover feed are collected, the barn floor is washed with high-pressure water and then disinfected. A dry environment helps limit disease and keeps the goat herd healthy. Meanwhile, another group of workers began transporting fresh grass to the farm. Tons of green fodder were quickly prepared, ready for the goats' first meal. After the barns are thoroughly cleaned, the workers begin preparing the feed. Every day, the farm harvests tons of elephant grass and various other green fodder to meet the needs of the entire herd. Next, all the grass is fed into a chopper before being mixed with feed pellets, ground corn, and minerals. Depending on the stage of development, each herd of goats will be prepared with a specific nutritional ration. The carts loaded with feed moved one by one to each pen. Within minutes, the entire flock quickly gathered around the feeding trough. Meanwhile, workers continuously observed to detect any animals refusing to eat or showing unusual behavior and adjusted the amount of feed for subsequent meals. Feed for subsequent meals. The drinking water source is also checked daily. The water troughs are cleaned, the water is changed, and the automatic water supply system is checked to ensure the goats always have enough clean water. After their first meal, the gates of the grazing area were opened. The goats left their pens one after another and spread out across the hillsides to find tender grass and leaves. Regular exercise not only keeps the goats healthy, but also contributes to firmer meat quality. Throughout the grazing period, the caretakers closely monitored the herd to prevent them from getting lost. By 10 a.m., the entire herd was herded back to the sheltered area to rest, preparing for the next tasks at the breeding and rearing goat area. After the goats return to their pens to rest, the breeding area becomes bustling again. Only healthy, well-developed individuals that meet the standards are kept for breeding. Each goat is assigned a code number to track its origin, reproductive capacity, and care history. To track its origin, reproductive capacity, and care history. When the female goats reach estrus, they are brought in for breeding. On average, a healthy male goat can mate with 30 female goats during each breeding season. Afterward, all information is recorded to track the pregnancy. The mother goats are moved to a separate enclosure with special care. In addition to fresh grass, their diet is supplemented with bran, minerals, and vitamins to ensure healthy fetal development. Throughout the approximately 150-day gestation period, workers regularly monitor the health and condition of each goat. When the due date arrives, the mother goat is taken to the prepared birthing pen. Most goats can give birth naturally, but workers are always on hand to assist if needed. Immediately after birth, the kids are dried, their umbilical cords are disinfected, and they are quickly given colostrum to boost their immunity. Typically, each litter consists of 1 to 2 kids, with twins being quite common in healthy mothers. During the first few weeks, kid goats are raised with their mothers and monitored daily. Around 2 weeks old, kid goats begin to eat young grass, and by 2 to 3 months old, they switch to the same diet as adults. Those that meet the requirements will continue into the growth phase to prepare for commercial farming. When the goats are old enough, they are moved to the weaning area for continued monitoring and care. According to a regular schedule, each herd receives vaccinations to increase their resistance. All information is recorded for easy monitoring. Each goat is weighed individually on an electronic scale to check its growth rate. Individuals that are growing slowly or show abnormal signs are separated for examination and adjustment of care. At the same time, each goat is tagged with an ear tag to help farmers accurately manage their origin, age, and care schedule. Besides managing the herd, the barns are also cleaned daily. Goat manure is collected and transported to a centralized treatment facility, then mixed with microbial preparations and composted into organic fertilizer. This fertilizer is used for crops or supplied to the market, contributing to cost reduction and environmental pollution. In addition, wastewater from the livestock area is treated before being reused to irrigate grass and plants on the farm. Thanks to the application of a closed-loop process, the breeding environment is always kept clean while improving production efficiency. After months of care, the goats that meet the standards are selected to prepare for the final stage, selling them as commercial goats. After months of care, the goats have reached the standards for sale. Those that meet the weight requirements are gathered at the sorting area for a final inspection. Each goat is weighed individually. Meat goats are usually sent to market when they reach approximately 35 to 45 kilograms. At the same time, workers check the appearance, physique, and health of the animals to select those that meet the requirements. After the inspection was complete, the goats were divided into batches and loaded onto specialized vehicles. The transportation was carried out carefully to minimize injury and ensure the goats remained stable throughout the journey. From here, the goats are transported to slaughterhouses, wholesale markets, restaurants, or sold as breeding stock to other farms. Thanks to their good adaptability and high economic efficiency, goats are becoming one of the most rapidly developed livestock throughout the country. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to discover more large-scale farming and production processes in our upcoming videos. Hundreds of hectares of iguza grass are planted each year just to create one type of traditional Japanese mat. It sounds unbelievable, but what makes these ordinary blades of grass such a world-renowned product? Let's explore the entire process behind these tatami mats. As November arrives, the flooded fields begin to bustle with activity. Amidst the water and mud, specialized transplanters move steadily, placing each seedling into the ground at nearly identical distances. In a short time, the entire field appears like a giant green net. The uniform spacing not only ensures the plants receive sufficient sunlight, but also facilitates care throughout their growth. Although the transplanting machine operates with very high precision, it still cannot completely replace humans. Farmers must wade through the mud to replant in any remaining gaps, transforming the entire field into a uniform green carpet. By April, when the weather warms up, the grass begins to grow very quickly. At this point, a specialized machine cuts the entire field flat like a haircut. This seemingly strange process helps all the grass blades grow uniformly in height and quality. But even more surprising, why was an entire system of wires and nets erected in the middle of the field? In fact, it acts as a giant support frame, keeping the grass upright and preventing it from falling over or getting tangled in strong winds. By the end of June, the lush green fields finally enter the harvest season. Specialized harvesting machines glide through each row of grass, cutting and bundling it into large bales. Then, forklifts quickly transport them to the processing area. The fresh bundles of grass are immediately passed through a high-pressure spray system. In just a few seconds, the soil, sand, and impurities clinging to the surface are completely washed away. But this is the step that surprises many people the most. Instead of drying immediately, the entire grass is dipped into a specialized clay mud bath. This mud doesn't damage the grass. On the contrary, it helps protect the grass fibers and preserve the mat's distinctive aroma. After soaking in mud, the grass is transferred to large drying ovens to completely remove moisture. Once dry, each bundle of grass is further cleaned of dust and any substandard parts are trimmed off. Not all grass fibers are used. Only the most beautiful, straight, and uniform fibers are suitable for the weaving process. A giant automatic loom began weaving the grass fibers into a dense and extremely uniform surface. In a short time, a mat with a smooth and sturdy surface gradually emerged. Next, the craftsman uses a specialized knife to trim away all the excess edges. Each cut is carefully checked to ensure every edge is straight and uniform down to the centimeter. But the woven grass is only the surface. The secret to the mat's durability lies in its real-life form. To create the base, workers manually layer organic rice straw in an alternating pattern. This arrangement creates a balanced, flat structure that is strong enough to withstand years of use. Once all the parts are ready, the final assembly process officially begins. The woven grass mat is placed onto the core and then passed through a specialized sewing machine. Industrial needles pierce through multiple layers of material, binding them together into a solid unit. Next, the automated system sews traditional fabric edging strips along the edges of the mat. The edging is finished with high precision, creating a neat and refined appearance. In the final step, the craftsman flips the mat to secure the remaining corners before passing it through a cleaning system to remove any excess grass fibers. After completion and quality control checks, the tatami mats are shipped to construction sites for installation or distributed to furniture stores, hotels, temples, and many export markets around the world. If you find this process interesting, subscribe to the channel to discover more unique production processes in future videos. Built for scale, designed for precision. The Tempo L24 planter is designed for high precision, high output planting of small seeded crops, such as oilseed rape and sugar beet. The Tempo L24 features 24 rows with row spacings of 450, 457, 500, or 508 millimeters. Each seed hopper has a capacity of 25 liters, and the machine can be equipped with a fertilizer metering system featuring a 5,000-liter hopper, enabling record-breaking planting speeds. Endless fields of lavender stretch out. The harvester glides like a dancer amidst the waves of purple. Harvesting has never been so beautiful. Dubbed the bale hawk, this self-propelled straw bale transport machine is designed to move bales from where they were dropped in the field to the field's edge or a designated storage area. Once the operator has set up the robot's working zone, the robot employs a combination of sensors including Velodyne LiDAR, SICK LiDAR, and a central vision camera to detect and locate the bales for collection and transport. Marest Swing Max is a smart, time-saving solution for straw baling. It enables farmers to double their bale output while requiring one less person and one less tractor. It significantly reduces labor and equipment costs. With its user-friendly design and powerful performance, it is an intuitive tool for any farmer looking to optimize operations and boost efficiency. The Arcuson AutoStack FSX is a high-performance automatic bale stacker, recognized as a global leader in the field of straw bale handling. Built for high-speed operation, the machine features advanced monitoring systems and safety sensors, to ensure smooth, efficient, and safe performance. With intuitive controls and a user-friendly interface, it is easy to operate and can be customized to meet various operational requirements. The Agribot E-Series is a next-generation strawberry harvesting robot designed to operate autonomously along farm rows Using advanced computer vision technology, the machine identifies ripe strawberries and gently picks them without damaging the fruit or the plant. This technology offers a cost-effective alternative to manual harvesting, helping farmers save time and reduce labor costs. This is an experimental combine harvester designed for blueberries, featuring soft catching surfaces to minimize bruising. Mechanical harvesting like this can save a great deal of time, labor, and resources. However, there is an issue, that is the risk of damaging the berries during the harvesting process. Whether or not this machine goes into mass production will likely depend on how well it balances speed with fruit quality. Time will tell. The French startup Vidibo has developed the Bacchus robot for vineyard operations. This versatile electric machine handles tasks such as weeding, spraying, and vine maintenance. Lacking a cabin, the machine has a lower center of gravity, ensuring stability on slopes. Its compact, lightweight design reduces energy consumption and minimizes soil compaction. Additional functions are expected to be added in the future. FentSaver is an automated seeding system designed to precisely plan, control, and document the corn planting process. Its cloud-based data management system provides real-time access and enables 247 operation, offering full monitoring and control over the planting process. The Canadian company DOT Technology has created an autonomous agricultural platform that integrates implements directly into the chassis, rather than attaching them to the front or rear. This design reduces fuel, labor, and equipment costs by more than 20%, while simultaneously lowering carbon dioxide emissions by a corresponding amount. The John Deere 2154 Delimber Tier 4 is a piece of forestry equipment designed for high efficiency while maintaining environmental responsibility. Meeting stringent Tier 4 emission standards, it offers a powerful yet eco-friendly solution for timber processing. This delimber can rapidly remove branches from tree trunks, preparing them for transport or further processing with minimal environmental impact. The Moti pumpkin harvester is a specialized machine designed for commercial pumpkin harvesting. It automates the process by moving over the crop and using rotating blades to cut the stems, thereby detaching the pumpkins from the vines. The pumpkins then drop onto a conveyor belt or collection system and are transported to a storage or processing area, enabling rapid and efficient harvesting. Mechanized harvesting is an excellent solution for large farms, helping farmers save time and labor. These machines use rotating and vibrating rods to dislodge the coffee cherries, which then fall into an attached hopper. They are highly efficient but best suited for flat terrain where the equipment can operate smoothly. What vegetable grower wouldn't want a way to kill weeds without chemicals? With FarmDroid, that is now a reality. Created by two Danish brothers, this robot not only handles weeding but also sowing and operates entirely on solar power. That means no fuel costs and no need for pesticides. The ASA Lift T260B is a specialized garlic harvester designed to process multiple rows simultaneously. During operation, the machine lifts the garlic bulbs from the soil, removes the majority of adhering dirt, and transfers the plants onto a conveyor system. The garlic is then collected continuously, significantly reducing the need for manual labor in large fields. By mechanizing multiple stages in a single pass, the T260B accelerates the harvesting process and minimizes bulb loss in the field. The Ventor 4150 is the first self-propelled 4-row potato harvester built on the SE principle, combining sieving, lifting, and halm separation. One of the machine's key advantages is its advanced cleaning system, which removes debris and ensures the potatoes are clean during harvesting. It also features a robust lifting mechanism capable of handling heavy loads and a gentle conveyor system that protects the crop from damage during the harvesting process. The Delman Rock King is a heavy-duty rock picker built for efficient field clearing. Designed for farmers and contractors, it helps save time and boost productivity. It features a large capacity hopper for collecting rocks and a hydraulic reel that ensures rapid and effective gathering. A high-speed, efficient pruning machine designed for orchards, vineyards, and similar agricultural areas. It is equipped with powerful, sharp blades that ensure clean, precise cuts on trees of various sizes and shapes. Its unique cross-pruning design allows it to trim both sides of the tree simultaneously, enhancing productivity and consistency. Interlink Citrus's engine-powered sprayer is a high-performance agricultural tool designed for the intensive treatment of large citrus orchards. Equipped with 8 nozzles and a 2.8-inch diameter fan, the machine ensures rapid and effective spraying. Across the field, the Kelly Tillage Model 3009 glides smoothly yet effectively, clearing the land in a single pass. Advanced technology uproots weeds while preserving soil structure, preparing the field for the upcoming wheat sowing season. The Model 6160 is delivering an impressive potato harvesting performance, lifting and neatly cleaning the rows in the blink of an eye. Modern technology drives exceptional efficiency. Does this scene deserve a like from you? What do you think of such a system? In the vineyard, the new F.L.I. Drigo cultivator equipped with a 3-disc roll hack operates with precision, gently cutting grass and working the soil while protecting the vines. Its sharp blades glide along the rows, effectively optimizing crop maintenance. Just look at the field right now. The Class Lection 795 TT and Class Lection 770 are working efficiently on the wheat harvest, gliding across the field with remarkable power and precision. These technologies not only optimize production but also transform the perception of modern agriculture. At Lingbeek Agro, the harvesting of Paris carrots proceeds smoothly under the expert handling of contractor Devat BV. The carrots are transported to Kreuzberghof to be washed and meticulously sorted before being sent to canning plants across Belgium, ready for consumer shelves. The powerful bulldozer is operating at full capacity, pushing piles of ripe apples into the truck bed. In the field of ripe raspberries, the Corvin 9000 harvester operates smoothly, gently shaking the canes to let the berries fall into the collection trays. The harvesting process is swift and clean, saving farmers time while preserving the freshness of each individual berry. Automated mechanical harvesters shake the trees and quickly collect the almonds. These modern machines enhance product quality while significantly saving farmers time and labor costs. These machines are truly the superheroes of agriculture, delivering remarkable convenience and efficiency. Join me in witnessing a powerful apple harvesting operation using the Felix Z, a trailed harvester manufactured by Weremsuk. The machine operates with great versatility, harvesting apples destined for processing quickly and precisely, thereby helping farmers save time and boost productivity. With high capacity and advanced automation, the Munkhoff cherry harvester operates powerfully in the orchard, harvesting tons of fruit per hour. Its mechanical arm gently harvests each ripe cherry, offering significant labor savings compared to manual picking. Cucumber harvesters operate vigorously across the fields, with dexterous mechanical arms reaching out to each plant to gently harvest the ripe fruit. The process is swift and efficient, saving farmers time and effort while ensuring a bountiful harvest of high-quality cucumbers. The Grimm GT 170 potato harvester is hard at work in the field, utilizing advanced technology to harvest potatoes quickly and efficiently. Its robust wheels move across the terrain, while a system of webs and conveyors gently separates the potatoes from the soil. If you love these harvesting machines, don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1. Harvesting machines also play a crucial role in the cultivation process, helping to increase yields and preserve the quality of certain flowers, such as tulips, From around April to May, tulip fields come into full bloom, and tulip cutting machines are used to harvest the flowers immediately. With its remarkable size and outstanding performance, it harvests vast quantities of lamb's lettuce daily, delivering maximum efficiency for modern agriculture. It is impressive to see the Massey Ferguson 520 combine harvester operating powerfully across vast fields. Its high-performance engine, combined with an advanced harvesting system, boosts productivity while saving farmers time and effort during the busy harvest season. This compact clover baler delivers powerful, high-performance operation, fast and efficient. It offers exceptional convenience for preparing livestock feed across vast fields. It is captivating to watch the Trioliet TrioTrack 2-2000 self-propelled TMR mixer in action, as it agilely cuts, mixes, and dispenses silage to the herd. The combination of engine power and sophisticated design ensures that herd management tasks are carried out quickly and precisely. The Norden Bale accumulator is a durable, robustly designed machine built to meet the rigorous demands of agriculture. It groups small square bales together, enabling a loader-mounted grabber or tie grabber to easily lift and rapidly load them onto a trailer or wagon. How many eggs do you think 10,000 ducks can produce in just 24 hours? The answer is that nearly 8,000 eggs are collected daily. And more importantly, how are the ducks cared for from the time they hatch until they reach the egg-laying stage? Hit the like button right now, and I'll show you how this farm produces thousands of eggs every day. Between 8 and 10 p.m., workers begin collecting eggs from the area where the ducks roost for the night. Most of the eggs are gathered at this time to prevent them from remaining on the ground for too long, where they could be crushed by the ducks or become heavily soiled. Workers move systematically through each section, collecting the eggs and placing them directly into large trays to facilitate counting. At a large-scale duck farm, a single collection can yield approximately 7,000 to 8,500 eggs, depending on the flock's age, health, and laying rate. This is a crucial metric that allows farmers to assess the health, nutritional regimen, and productivity of the entire flock. After collection, the eggs undergo a preliminary inspection and are neatly arranged in trays, taking care to minimize impacts that could crack the shells. Before being placed in the incubator, the egg surfaces are cleaned or disinfected according to farm protocols to reduce the risk of microbial contamination during incubation. The trays are then loaded into the incubator, where temperature and humidity are maintained at levels appropriate for each developmental stage. The incubator automatically turns the eggs at regular intervals, promoting uniform embryo development and preventing the embryo from adhering to the shell membrane. For standard duck eggs, the incubation period lasts approximately 28 days, whereas some breeds, such as Muscovy ducks, may require around 35 days. Towards the end of the incubation cycle, the first cracks appear on the shells as the ducklings peck their way out. Newly hatched ducklings are kept in a warm environment until their down dries and they become more stable. During this time, workers inspect each duckling, assessing its ability to stand and move, its reflexes, and checking for any physical abnormalities. Healthy, vigorous ducklings that meet the required standards are sorted and set aside for the next rearing batch. Some ducklings are retained to replenish or replace the farm's own laying flock as needed. The remaining ducklings may be packed into specialized trays or transport crates to be supplied to other farms as breeding stock. Handling incubation and selection directly on the farm allows for better control over stock quality and flock health while ensuring sustained egg production for future cycles. At around 1 to 2 months of age, ducklings enter a phase of rapid growth and begin to adapt better to their rearing environment. During this time, their downy fuzz is gradually replaced by true feathers. Their legs become stronger, and their mobility improves significantly. Dietary rations are adjusted according to their age, focusing on providing sufficient protein, energy, vitamins, and minerals to support bone and body development. As this is a period of vigorous growth, feed consumption increases substantially compared to the initial weeks. In addition to managing nutrition, workers regularly monitor the flock's feeding habits, activity levels, and growth rate. The ducks are also vaccinated according to the farm's veterinary schedule to minimize the risk of contracting and spreading infectious diseases. Early disease prevention is crucial when thousands of birds are raised together in a single area. As the ducks grow, they are periodically sorted to ensure the flock maintains relatively uniform size and physical condition. These initial months play a pivotal role in the flock's health and development before they enter the pre-breeding stage and prepare for future reproduction. When the ducks reach approximately 5 to 6 months of age, the healthy females begin their reproductive phase and lay their first clutches of eggs. Instead of keeping the flock confined to the coop all day, farmers typically open the gates to allow them to roam the surrounding fields and bodies of water. There, the ducks can forage for supplementary food sources such as small snails, insects, fallen rice grains, greens, and aquatic plants. This practice does more than just save on feed costs. The natural forage also adds nutritional diversity to the flock's diet. Regular swimming and foraging in the fields provide ducks with beneficial exercise, helping to prevent obesity in those of breeding age. For laying ducks, both excessive weight and nutritional deficiencies can negatively impact egg yield and quality. Therefore, farmers must combine free-range foraging with supplemental feed provided at the farm to ensure adequate intake of energy, protein, calcium, and minerals. With proper care, certain specialized egg-laying breeds can produce over 250 eggs per hen annually. Once the grazing period ends, workers begin herding the entire flock back to the central enclosure in preparation for their next meal. Gathering the flock in one area ensures feed is distributed evenly and allows the keepers to easily monitor the feeding habits and health status of each group. This is also the time when the ducks receive essential nutritional supplements after hours of physical activity and foraging in the fields. To meet the nutritional needs of the laying flock, a large quantity of paddy rice is scattered directly across the grazing area. The rice is spread in long rows on the ground, rather than being piled in a single spot, allowing thousands of ducks to access the feed simultaneously. Within just a few minutes, the entire flock gathers quickly and begins to eat. The rice provides essential starch and energy, helping the ducks replenish the energy expended while swimming and foraging in the fields. For ducks in the reproductive stage, this energy source also helps maintain their physical condition and ensures consistent egg-laying performance. However, since paddy rice alone cannot meet all nutritional needs, farmers typically supplement the diet with feeds rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals, particularly calcium. Broadcasting the feed over a wide area also minimizes overcrowding and jostling within the flock, ensuring that ducks at the back still have the opportunity to consume their full ration. Another task carried out right in the grazing area is collecting any eggs left behind in the field. Laying ducks typically do most of their laying at night or in the early morning, but some may still lay later after being let out. Consequently, eggs are sometimes found on the ground, nestled in the grass or near the spots where the flock gathers to feed. Workers must walk along the fields and carefully inspect every spot to ensure nothing is missed. Newly discovered eggs are immediately collected and placed in bags to prevent them from being cracked by the ducks trampling on them. This task is particularly crucial for a flock of up to 10,000 birds, as even a small percentage laying outside the enclosure can result in hundreds of eggs needing to be gathered. Eggs left in the field for too long are prone to contact with soil, water, and waste, which increases shell contamination. Consequently, farmers typically collect them as soon as possible rather than waiting until the end of the day. Eggs gathered outside the grazing area are also recorded to help farmers monitor the flock's laying habits. If there is an unusual increase in the number of eggs laid outside the shelter, adjustments to the ducks' turnout schedule or flock management practices may be required. This approach allows the farm to minimize egg loss while gaining better control over the flock's actual daily output. After foraging and egg gathering in the fields, the flock is herded back to the housing area by workers. Workers position themselves at various points to guide the flock along a single path, preventing ducks from straying or wandering into other areas. The flock is moved slowly to minimize crowding and jostling, particularly among the ducks currently in their laying phase. Herding the ducks back to the enclosure at fixed times establishes a routine and ensures that the majority of eggs are laid in a centralized area, making collection easier. Once all the ducks have returned to the enclosure, their numbers are verified to ensure none have gone missing after a day of grazing over a large area. Here, the flock rests and continues to be tended to. To collect any remaining eggs in the coop, The flock is herded to the pond area behind the farm for a set period. There, the ducks can swim, bathe, and clean their feathers after their time spent in the coop. Swimming comes naturally to ducks, as their webbed feet allow them to move through the water with ease. Moving the flock outside also reduces overcrowding in the enclosure, enabling workers to collect eggs more quickly. During this time, a team of workers inspects the entire floor and the areas where the ducks typically lay their eggs. Scattered eggs are gathered by hand and neatly arranged in trays. Hidden spots, areas close to the walls, and corners of the pen must be thoroughly inspected, as ducks may lay eggs in various locations. Moving the flock out of the pen helps prevent eggs from being trampled and broken as thousands of ducks move across the floor. At the same time, workers can count the collected eggs to monitor the flock's daily output.
Bao nhiêu thì nhớ nhưng mà
Only after the pen has been inspected and all eggs collected are the ducks allowed back in to continue the next care cycle. Each egg produced is the result of the consistent nutrition, grazing practices, and health management maintained at the farm. If you would like to explore more large-scale farming models, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for future videos. The chili pepper, a tiny spice with incredible power, begins its journey in the vast fields of China, which produces around 70,000 tons annually for the global market. Surprisingly, this journey also links to a famous chili sauce created by the Vietnamese. If you enjoy exploring agriculture and large-scale processing, please hit the like button right now to support the channel. The story begins with soil preparation. To grow chili peppers on a large scale, Chinese farmers must treat the soil with great care to ensure the plants receive adequate nutrients from the very beginning. The The soil needs to be loose and free of weeds while also maintaining optimal moisture levels and nutrient retention capabilities. This foundation determines the health of the entire crop. Afterwards, the seeds are placed in modern nurseries. There, temperature, humidity, and light are strictly controlled to improve germination rates. Just about 7 days after sowing, the first chili sprouts begin to emerge. They quickly develop into seedlings standing approximately 5 centimeters tall. Over the next 15 days, the young chili plants receive meticulous care. Farmers water them regularly, provide essential nutrients, and protect the plants from pests, diseases, and harsh weather. Once the seedlings reach a height of approximately 10 to 15 centimeters, they are transferred to the main cultivation area. Nowadays, this task no longer relies entirely on manual labor as it once did. Automatic transplanters have made the transplanting process significantly faster, more precise, and more efficient. Each chili plant is carefully placed in the soil with its root ball largely intact, thereby minimizing the risk of root damage. The spacing between plants is also precisely regulated. Typically, plants are spaced 30 to 50 centimeters apart, depending on the specific chili variety. This ensures each plant has sufficient space to grow vigorously, absorb more light, and photosynthesize effectively throughout the season. From this point, the field cultivation process begins. This is also when modern technology plays a crucial role, where proper irrigation and fertilization are essential for chili plants. Farmers typically use drip or sprinkler irrigation systems to distribute water evenly across the field. This method conserves water and helps prevent waterlogging, especially during the rainy season. In addition, applying crop protection products at the right time is crucial. Insecticides and fungicides are used to help plants resist pests and diseases while minimizing damage caused by harsh environmental conditions. Chili plants are typically ready for harvest about 2 to 3 months after planting. Upon reaching full maturity, the chilies turn bright red or the color characteristic of the specific variety. This indicates that the fruit's flavor, heat level, and quality have reached their peak. On large-scale farms, modern machinery plays a significant role in the harvesting process. This greatly enhances efficiency and reduces the need for manual labor. Specialized harvesting machines detach the ripe chilies from the stems while minimizing damage to the rest of the plant. Next comes the stage that interests most people. The process of transforming fresh red chilies into chili sauce. Upon arrival, the chilies undergo thorough cleaning to remove dirt and any remaining impurities. They are then sorted based on size, color, and overall quality. After passing this selection process, the chilies are fed into a grinding system to be processed into a smooth mixture before the cooking stage. This is a crucial step in the entire production process. Subsequently, the product is cooled before moving to the automated bottling line. The production process is subject to strict quality control. Every batch must undergo testing for spiciness, color, flavor, and safety before leaving the facility. Since then, chili sauce has become a key ingredient in the food processing industry, contributing to familiar flavors enjoyed around the world. If you found this video interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future fascinating agricultural journeys. Over 3,000 goats are being cared for daily at one of Vietnam's largest farms. How long do you think it takes for a goat to About 3 to 5 days before planting, the soil is plowed and raised into ridges to improve soil aeration. The entire ridge is then covered with plastic film to retain moisture, control weeds, and reduce pests and diseases. The growers stretch the plastic film flat and then cut holes at the correct intervals to give the melon plants enough space to grow. Once the preparation is complete, seedlings that are 7 to 10 days old with 2 cotyledon leaves or 1 to 2 true leaves are taken to the field and placed into individual planting holes. Immediately after planting, the seedlings are watered to help them quickly establish roots and begin their first growth phase. After about 2 to 3 weeks, the melons have 4 to 6 true leaves and are about 30 to 40 centimeters tall. At this stage, growers begin to prune the tops, tie strings, and stake the stems to secure the plants in place on the raised beds. The wires are arranged in the same direction to help the melon vines grow neatly and make them easier to care for. The main shoot is pruned using the correct technique to stimulate the growth of healthy branches. At the same time, weak or misplaced branches are removed so that the plant can concentrate its nutrients. About 4 weeks after planting, the red watermelon plants had developed many branches and covered the entire planting bed. The growers continued to adjust the melon vines to stay in the same direction to avoid overlapping. Any misaligned sections of the stem are pinned to the ground to keep the plant stable during growth. Weak branches, branches that grow too densely, or branches that are unlikely to bear fruit are also pruned. Pruning helps to improve air circulation in the melon field, reduce humidity, and limit the development of fungal diseases. At the same time, the plant will concentrate nutrients on nourishing healthy branches and prepare for the flowering stage. Poorly developed plants will be cared for separately to ensure uniform growth throughout the field. This is a crucial step, directly affecting the fruit set rate and yield of the entire melon crop. The best time for growers to pollinate melon flowers is between 35 and 40 days. Around 8 to 9 a.m., both male and female flowers are open and the pollen is of good quality, resulting in a higher fruit set rate. If the process goes smoothly, in just 5 to 7 days, the flower bud will grow larger and develop into young melons. The grower will inspect each vine and only keep the most beautiful fruits so that the plant can concentrate its nutrients on nourishing that fruit. When the fruit is small, each fruit is covered with a plastic cup to protect it from rainwater, insects, and pests. The cup also helps protect the stem and skin of the fruit during its early development. Once the fruit falls off the flower stalk, usually about a week after fruit set, the plastic cup is removed so the fruit can continue to grow naturally. From here, the melon enters a phase of increasing in size and accumulating sugar before harvesting. Throughout the fruiting process, growers regularly inspect the leaves, stems, and fruit to detect early signs of pests and diseases. Plants showing abnormal symptoms will be monitored separately to prevent the spread to other plants. Pesticides will be sprayed according to recommended dosages and timings to ensure effective control. At the same time, the entire melon field is regularly inspected to detect any fungal diseases that could affect yield. Thanks to proper care and protection techniques, the melons continue to grow healthily and are ready for harvest. Approximately 65 to 75 days after planting, the melon fields begin to enter the harvesting stage. At this time, each melon usually weighs about 3 to 6 kilograms, depending on the variety and growing conditions. The rind of the melon turns dark green, the stripes on the fruit become more prominent, and the white powdery coating on the outside becomes more pronounced. The stem near the fruit begins to dry out, while the tendrils close to the stem wither. These are some of the signs that the fruit is ripe. When the melons reach the ideal ripeness, farmers begin harvesting early in the morning to minimize the fruit's exposure to the sun. Each melon is cut from the vine with scissors, leaving a short stem attached to extend its shelf life. During harvesting, workers gently lift the melons off the ground to avoid scratching or cracking the skin. The freshly cut fruits are immediately placed into plastic buckets or containers for easy transport to the collection point. Morning is the best time to harvest watermelons. The cool temperature helps the fruit retain its freshness, reduces water loss, and makes it easier to transport to the point of consumption. After collection, all melons undergo preliminary cleaning and external inspection. The quality melons are then sorted by size and weight to meet the needs of each customer. This uniform sorting facilitates packaging and distribution. Next, each batch of melons is weighed to determine the total yield of the harvest. The weight of each batch is carefully recorded for the purpose of buying, selling, and transporting. After weighing, the melons are loaded onto trucks or specialized vehicles. Besides the watermelons sold directly to the market, part of the harvest is transported to processing factories to be made into different products. At the factory, the watermelons are inspected, cleaned, and sorted before entering the production line. Some are cut into smaller pieces and packed into containers to be sold as fresh-cut watermelon. The rest are sent through crushing, pressing, and filtering systems to produce watermelon juice, After processing, the juice is filled into bottles, capped, labeled, and packed into boxes before leaving the factory. Once processing is complete, these products, along with fresh watermelons, are distributed to the market. From here, they are transported to wholesale markets, supermarkets, and grocery stores. Part of the harvest is also supplied to distributors for delivery to different regions. Each season, tens of tons of red watermelons are supplied to the domestic market, while part of the harvest is exported to countries around the world. From here, the products are transported to wholesale markets, supermarkets, and agricultural stores. A portion of the outputs is also supplied to purchasing businesses for distribution to various localities. Each season, tens of tons of red watermelons are supplied to the domestic market, while a portion of the production is exported to many countries. Each season, tens of tons of red watermelons are supplied to the domestic market, while a portion of the production is exported to many countries. At first glance, it looks no different from a tranquil pond with calm, still water and lush, pale pink foliage. But hidden deep within the thick layers of mud, something is emerging. Something you'll never really see. A long, thin root system growing deep underwater. Thousands of tons of lotus tubers are consumed every year. Do you know how these lotus tubers buried deep in the mud are harvested? This is the end of the season, when most of the lotus tubers under the mud have grown large enough to be harvested. Each field can range from a few hectares to tens of hectares, providing raw materials for both the domestic and export markets. Before harvesting, growers check the maturity of the tubers and prepare to drain the entire field. About 1 to 2 days before harvesting, the pumps are put into operation to drain excess water from the lotus fields. The water level gradually recedes, revealing a layer of soft mud where lotus tubers have been growing for months. Draining water helps farmers move easily and at the same time make it more convenient in the process of finding and harvesting lotus roots. Once the fields have been drained, farmers begin wading into the harvesting area. Because lotus tubers are buried deep in the mud, their location is usually determined by the remaining stems and roots on the surface of the field. In some fields, pressurized water jets are used to soften and push the mud away from the area around the tubers. In shallower mud areas, farmers can gently dig by hand to find individual sections of the lotus tubers. When the top of the tuber is exposed, the surrounding mud is further removed to avoid directly impacting the tuber. Lotus tubers usually grow in connected sections, so the harvesting process must be done slowly and evenly. After collecting enough tubers, they are brought ashore in large baskets or crates. Here, farmers further arrange the tubers in containers to minimize damage during transport. All the harvested tubers are then transferred to the processing area for cleaning, trimming, and sorting. The tubers are washed repeatedly with clean water until the surface is almost completely free of mud. The tubers that meet the requirements are sorted by size and shape for convenient consumption or processing. After being transported to the factory, the lotus roots are received and fed into the processing line. Depending on the product, the lotus roots will be peeled and cut into even slices or left whole. Each batch of products is inspected for size, color, and quality before packaging. After meeting quality standards, the lotus roots are packaged, labeled, and stored before shipment. The finished product can be whole fresh lotus roots or pre-sliced lotus roots catering to various needs. When it reaches consumers, lotus root is often used to make soup, stewed with bones, or processed into many other dishes. Thanks to its refreshing flavor and characteristic crispness, lotus root is a familiar ingredient in the meals of many families. If you enjoy videos about production processes and agriculture, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest video.
Rồi. Làm bự ra Tâm.
Trời má tướng Dương buồn rồi.
Dương buồn luôn à.
Trời má tướng Dương buồn rồi.
Dương buồn luôn à. Lên. Xuống.
Vô cho đẹp coi.
Nó quay, nó quay.
Đi cho cháu đi cái này đúng không?
Wow. là